you've been looking for a platform that has stop loss, trailing take profit orders and options. If so, then 3commas.io is the place for you. So I'm here today to talk a little bit about the bots and the bot systems and configurations on 3commas.io. I've just found this recently and I love it. So this is the dashboard page here. And if you click on bots, you can see here's some of the different bots that I've been running. These do automatic trading configurations for you, and it's been great. I've been loving the features that they have, and I'm really excited about the future features that are set to be released on this service. So just so you know, this is paid and or free service. There's different plans as options, so you can choose the free or paid plans. I've gone with the paid plan. And I've been loving it so far. So just a quick overview on the bots. If you click the bots page here, you can see this shows the last 24 hours best bots, so how much they've returned. And if you look at any one, you can see, for example, here this bot, the Bitcoin IOTX bot, has had a profit of 369% in the 24-hour period, and that's with 25 deals or 25 trades open to closed. So you can see any of these bots, and if you like it, if you like what you see, which who wouldn't with these return rates on these numbers here, you can click and view the config for it. So this one is a composite bot. It does basically all the major configurations of Bitcoin pairs. So view the config there. You can click it, rename it whatever you want, and you can see here's all the pairs that come automatically on the bot. And then there's all these different configurations. I'm not going to go into that today about what all this means. You can read about it. I'm sure you're smart enough to figure it out. Other people have videos on this too. But basically, the point is these bots, they use a system of safety trades. And the safety trades, what they do is they average out the price that you bought in at or started or opened the trade at. So if you buy in at, Ether at $500, the price drops down to 480, it'll do a safety trade at 480, meaning now, depending on your configuration, your average buy-in price is now 490. So if the price comes up above 490, now you're in the profit region, even though you started your first trade at 500. So that should make sense. It's pretty simple. Of course, the way that you can configure these options here on the bots gives you really almost infinite or an insane amount of configuration options. So everybody could make their own bot using the same parameters, and with their own little tweaks and adjustments could have very different results. So if you click on my bots, it'll show you what you have. So this is what I've been doing. I've been running different bots. I had a Ether composite bot running different pairs of Ether, Ether Sky bot, Bitcoin Ether bot. This is actually a short. This sells the short, so I'm hoping the charts go down because it's a sell. It's made to sell. Anyway, another Ether composite bot and a Bitcoin bot. I'm running 3 of them right now, but I've been running 5 of them simultaneously. Of course, what you'll be able to do will completely depend on your account size, the amount of funds you have, the amount of funds you're willing to put into the bot. But you can click on any of these bots. So for example, let's look at the Bitcoin Ether bot that I've been running here. Now on this one, the configuration, this kind of gives you an overview of it, but if you really want to see the details, you go click Edit. It shows you how you can set up the bot. I have it set trading start conditions. It's trading on TradingView and 15 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hour charts. If the indicator is a strong sell, then I go ahead and that's my start or open trade condition. Then on here, my base trade size is 0.005 Bitcoin with the safety trade size of 0.022. That's kind of different than what most people I've noticed are doing on these bots. A lot of them, their base trade size might be 0.02, and the safety trade size is also 0.02, and that's fine. That I'm sure that works in a lot of situations, but I kind of like my opening trade to be just a little small bite, a little nibble of the opening price, because I don't know when I open a trade if the price is going to go up or down. But this is kind of a way of testing the waters first, so to speak. And then the safety trades, those are the trades that automatically get placed by the bot if the price goes in the wrong direction. So if I place, let's say Ether's at 500 and it goes the wrong way by $10 or $20, depending on what percentage I have here for the price to deviate from my opening trade, that's when it'll open the first safety trade. A lot of this, again, self-explanatory, or if you're confused, they kind of have info here, explains what each thing does. There's also a frequently asked questions page, and you can click these. There's even a section specifically about the trading bots and how each of them works. You can click here for more info, how to create a new bot, the main settings, etc. Really explains a lot, but I've been loving it. Now let's actually take a look at my results, because that's probably what you're mostly interested in. So if I go here to, I think I actually already have it open here on my deals. Yeah. So if you click my deals, it'll show you what you have open. This is what I've been working with so far for this bot here, for all my bots actually, so that you can see the different bots. Here's my Elite ETH bot, my Bitcoin Ether bot, Ether Sky bot, etc. And you can see how I've opened and closed these different deals. Deals just on their platform is in terms of trades, opening and closing a trade. And I've been testing it with small amounts, so you can see my profit here. They're pretty small, 46 cents, $1.36, 49 cents. When I first opened it, I was even feeding it less because I tend to not trust bots. And now those of you, don't know my background very well, which is most of you, I traded Forex for over 5 years before I got onto the cryptocurrency bandwagon a little over a year ago. It was about early last June of 2017 that I started trading crypto. And anyway, so I tried out bots on Forex, didn't really like them very much, but it was fun to tamper around with. And on cryptocurrency, you never know what's real and what's just a scam. But this one has been pretty legit so far. I want to show you right here. I actually tested this. I closed this trade out on purpose for a loss. There's a panic sold or a panic sell option on any of your active deals that you have. So these are all ones I've already closed. And this one, I was just curious. I thought, what happens if, even with all my safety trades in place, what happens if the chart just keeps going the wrong direction? And, it's just, for whatever reason, it's skyrocketing the wrong way. What's going to happen if I panic sell? Is it going to close my base order or all my safety orders? Does everything just get closed? I thought that's how it worked, and that's how it is. But, I have to test it myself to make sure. I don't just want to assume things about this bot system. I want to test all of it. So, yeah, I ate $9.26 right there, but to me, that's not a big deal as far as testing purposes go. Been really happy with it. This bot, here's another one. I actually closed this panic sell at the same time. I closed 3 of them at the same time on different bots. So this is the Elite Ether bot. Just wanted to test it. But you can see how almost all these trades are in the profit. This one, another one, this is the last one that I sold. But all the rest of these I let run their natural course. And you can see, look at all these profits. I'm just scrolling down through all of these trades, and most of them are in the green. And any of them that I just let sit, even if for a temporary little while they were in the red, they all kind of came back up. The bots did a really good job. I wasn't stuck with any bags long term. Been really happy about that. So now I'm ready to start scaling it up and giving the bots, feeding them more money, more funding to work with and play with so that they can, I figure, hey, I've only been working with a couple $100s here. I could easily scale that up. So I initially linked about $3,000 from my Binance account onto here on these bots, and I've been messing with it. It's been great. I highly recommend it. So many different ways to configure it. You can, once again, I love, best thing that's been helpful for me to learn is go, look at the last 24-hour best bots, see what you think is good, especially for your account, and start viewing the configurations and copying them, tweaking them. Really important thing I have to mention though in this video for the bots is you have to know that different bots will work differently depending on how the market's going. So right here they have quick group controls, so you can start or stop all your short or long bots. Super important. Most people don't realize this when using bots, but one configuration isn't going to work in every market condition. So if the market's going up, down, or sideways, or any which way, one bot isn't going to be able to cover all that successfully. So you need to have different configurations for when the market's going up and a different configuration for when it's going down. This is why I have the testing out the Bitcoin Ether bot for when the market's going down, and that has been working out really good. It's been making me about $1.50 an hour here, depending on the time of day. But during active hours of the day when most people are up and trading, it's been really really good. So, and yeah, same thing. I have some bots that I'm thinking, what if the market's moving sideways? Maybe I'll take advantage of sniping small or scalping small little trades, just frequently as the price fluctuates up and down. So that's really important to keep in mind. Don't just make one bot that you think is going to work for all your trades. I think that's enough for today. 3commas.io. It's been amazing so far. I'll do another video on the smart trading feature, but for now, the bots alone is worth it. And I paid the pro subscription service for this. I could have gone with the free service, and they take a percentage of your profits as payment, but I went with the pro version because for me it made sense. If I'm making $13 to $24 a day on this after 3 days now, and by the end of a month, if it keeps up that average, I'll have made way more than that pro subscription cost. I'll probably have made $400-500 just from the bots alone. And once I scale that up, which I haven't even done yet, I think once I scale the bots up times 10 with the funding volume, I'm hoping to see $10 to $15 per hour potentially. But yeah, I don't know, that might be unrealistic. We'll see. I'll make another follow-up video with more results after a longer term. Anyway, yeah, if you're going to sign up or test out 3commas.io, please use my referral code. I'd appreciate it if you did. It gets you 10% off. Then I make a little percentage, or I get discounts or something like that for every time you or anybody that uses that code makes a purchase. So it's kind of a basic referral program, but heck, why not? I figured throw it out there. So yeah, use my referral code to get you automatic $10 into your account. I did the same thing. I was watching another guy's YouTube video. I clicked his link, and now, hey, I have a balance of $10 right there. So 10 whole bucks. But it's better than not having $10 when you first start out. So anyway, I look forward to discussing this more in the comments, and I will be providing additional information on how these bots have been working out for me, and in general, the upcoming features that are supposed to be coming